Hello, my name is Michelle and I'm an RBT here at Team for Kids, and I will be talking about chaining. Chaining is a teaching method that is used to break down complex or difficult tasks. When teaching your child daily living skills such as toothbrushing or washing hands, we may think of it as something easy since it's something that we do every day, but we're unaware of how many steps it actually takes to complete. When implementing chaining, it is a good idea to create a task analysis such as this one, in which the steps of the task are broken down. There are 3 types of chaining. There's forward, backward, and total task. In forward chaining, you would teach the first skill, then help them complete the rest of the sequence. So once your child is independent with the first skill, you would go ahead and teach the second step. So for example, you would tell them, get your toothbrush and toothpaste, and then you would go ahead and help them complete the rest of the sequence. Once you have established that they can do the first step by themselves, you can go ahead and teach the second step. So you would say, get your toothbrush and toothpaste, and now open your toothpaste, and then you would help them with the rest of the sequence. You would use forward chaining when your child has shown that they are able to independently do some parts of the sequence. In backward chaining, you would help them go through the whole sequence and have them do the last step of the sequence by themselves. So for example, you would go through each part and help them, and then you would tell them, now put your toothbrush and toothpaste away. Once you have established that they can do this last step by themselves, you would go ahead and teach them the second step. So for example, you would go through this sequence and you would say, rinse your toothbrush and now put your toothbrush and toothpaste away. And you would continue this teaching method until they are completely independent with the task. You would use backward chaining if your child is more likely to make errors or add other behaviors such as splashing water. In total task, you teach every step of the sequence. You would use total task if your child can learn complex tasks quickly. If your child is making frequent errors with total task chaining, you should go ahead and try another of the 2 strategies. To summarize, when implementing chaining, create a task analysis such as this one. Use forward chaining when your child has shown independence with some skills of the task. Use backward chaining if your child is more likely to make errors or add behaviors. And use total task if your child can learn complex tasks quickly.